The Three Princesses and the Evil Forest. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Alokoa, there was a wise and kind king named Obadele. His land was full of life, lush fields, sparkling rivers, and forests teeming with animals. But King Obadele's greatest treasures were his 3 daughters, each with a special gift. Adana, the eldest, was brave. She trained with the kingdom's warriors and was never afraid of danger. Kelechi, the second, was clever. She loved solving riddles and always found answers where others could not. Ifunanya, the youngest, had a heart full of kindness. Animals trusted her, and the people loved her for her gentle spirit. The 3 sisters were different but deeply loved each other. They were inseparable. The curse on the kingdom. One year, a dark curse fell upon Alokoa. From the northern border, an evil forest began to grow. Its twisted, black trees spread like a shadow over the land. Rivers dried up, crops withered, and the kingdom's people began to lose hope. Worse still, anyone who dared enter the forest never returned. The people came to the palace begging King Obadele for help, but neither his wisest advisors nor his strongest warriors could stop the forest. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the palace, the 3 sisters sat together in the garden. Adana spoke first, her voice firm. "Our people are suffering. We can't just sit here. We have to do something." "But what can we do?" asked Kelechi, doubt in her voice. "Even the strongest warriors have failed." "We have each other," Ifunanya said softly. "Together, we'll find a way." That night, the 3 sisters went to their father. Bowing before him, Adana said, "Father, let us go into the forest. We will find a way to break the curse." King Obadele's face was full of worry. "You are my daughters, my treasures. I can't risk losing you to the forest." Kelechi stepped forward. "Father, the people need us. If we don't act, who will?" Finally, Ifunanya placed a gentle hand on her father's arm. "We promise to stay together and take care of each other. Please let us try." Seeing their determination, King Obadele reluctantly agreed. He called for the royal seamstress to sew enchanted cloaks to protect the sisters from the forest's magic. At dawn, with courage in their hearts, the princesses set out on their journey. The River of Shadows. The forest was dark and silent. As the sisters walked, the air grew colder, and the light dimmed. Soon, they reached a wide, black river. The only way across was a narrow, crumbling bridge. As they approached, a shadowy figure rose from the water. Its red eyes glowed, and its voice rumbled like thunder. "Who dares enter the evil forest?" it growled. "Turn back, or face my wrath." Adana gripped the hilt of her sword and stepped forward. "We are the daughters of King Obadele. We've come to end the curse on our land." The spirit laughed, its voice echoing. "Bravery alone won't save you. To cross this river, you must answer my riddle. Fail, and you will be swallowed by the waters." The spirit's voice deepened as it spoke. "I am not alive, but I can grow. I do not have lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, yet I can drown. What am I?" The sisters exchanged nervous glances. Adana tightened her grip on her sword, ready to fight, but Kelechi stepped forward, her mind sharp and focused. "The answer is fire," she said confidently. "Fire grows, needs air, and can be drowned." The spirit glared at her, but it couldn't deny her answer. "Very well," it said. "You may pass, but beware. The forest will test you further." The spirit vanished, and the sisters carefully crossed the bridge, their hearts still pounding. The whispering trees. Deeper into the forest, the sisters entered a grove of ancient trees. Their branches curled like claws, and the air was thick with whispers. "You are weak," the voices hissed. "Turn back, or you will fail." The whispers grew louder, filling the sisters' minds with fear and doubt. Adana dropped to her knees. "I can't go on," she whispered. Kelechi shook her head, her usual confidence slipping. "We're going to fail." But Ifunanya, though afraid, began to hum a soft tune, a melody their mother used to sing to them as children. Her voice grew stronger, rising above the whispers. The song was a reminder of love, of home, and of their bond. Adana's courage returned, and she rose to her feet. "We are stronger together," she said, taking Ifunanya's hand. "These whispers are nothing but lies," Kalechi added, her sharp mind clear again. Hand in hand, the sisters walked forward. The whispers fell silent, and the trees parted, revealing a path deeper into the forest. The heart of the forest. At last, they reached the forest's center. There stood a massive, twisted tree with black roots and dark sap. Embedded in its trunk was a glowing gem, the heart of the forest. They knew this gem held the power to break the curse. Tried to outsmart it, but her plans failed. Finally, Ifunanya stepped forward. "We don't want to fight," she said gently. "We only want to save our people and restore the forest." The beast hesitated, its fiery eyes narrowing. "Why should I trust you?" Ifunanya knelt before it, her heart full of love. "The forest was once beautiful and alive. Let us heal it. Let us bring balance back to this land." The beast roared one last time but stepped aside. Ifunanya approached the tree and touched the heart of the forest. "I take this not for myself, but for the good of all," she whispered. The moment she removed the gem, light flooded the forest. The darkness vanished, the trees turned green, and the land began to heal. The return to Alacoa. The sisters returned to Alacoa with the heart of the forest. When they placed it on the kingdom's sacred altar, the rivers flowed again, crops grew tall, and the people rejoiced. King Obadele embraced his daughters, tears of pride in his eyes. "You have saved our kingdom," he said, "and you've shown that courage, wisdom, and kindness are strongest when they stand together."